live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, we're up. Oh, hello.
Thanks. Appreciate the lead in.
We're not up yet, are we, for real?
Yeah,
Oh, hi.
I'm like,
Hell of a start. I didn't hear the music.
I didn't either. I didn't hear the
God
music.
damn it, Jose.
Oh, punch Jose. Early punch. Early punch Jose right in the nose.
Oh,
Make his
man.
eyes water.
It's a good thing I wasn't saying what I said 48 seconds ago.
If y'all would have heard the things that Mike was saying about y'all.
We were talking about golf.
No, we were. And,
Three-man playoff, one hole,
well, 3 holes, but
and it wound up being 3 holes. And we were talking golf. That's the reason I'm glad they didn't hear what we said a minute ago, because no one cares about golf. It's not that I was being nasty. I'm just kidding. Good morning, God Almighty. What a hell of a start to the week with our new partner and everything. Jose, you got to let a homie know something, playa.
I'm sorry.
No, the music didn't play.
We could hear it.
No, it didn't play. You're getting 1 week mulligan because we have a brand new studio. Next week, I'm just going to get up and go flip over all the things.
Us golfers, since it is Players Weekend, we call that a breakfast ball. That was your breakfast ball, Jose. Meaning, before, it's your first tee off and you drive it into the woods, we'll give you a breakfast ball.
Today.
Yeah.
Today.
That's it. But the rest of the way, your ass getting punched in
today
in the jejunum.
Today. Good morning, everybody.
Good
For
morning,
those that watch this thing live, we are back, bitches. It is a new work week. It is indeed in the building, episode number 286 from the Texas Cheer Studios at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown. The audio disseminator is one Jose Bouquet. Today is a big day for us. It's a holiday. We're celebrating a new partner. We're going to have a party later today to celebrate said new partner. And no one's wearing green. I have avocado green.
No,
on.
that's green. No, Jose has on green. That's the one thing.
Oh, my bad. Jose does. Well,
okay, right.
Show your shirt. Well, I figured you got something Celticsy.
Let me see. Is it
All
Celtics?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, cool.
Turn around so they can see you, bro.
The
Oh, got you.
All right, cool.
Oh, but he has on green.
Okay.
All
right. This counts, no?
That's green.
This is like baby shit green.
That is true.
It is. It's avocado green. Rudy sent me a text last night. Ain't no way I'm celebrating a white man's holiday.
I'm
so
gonna put this
clearly not wearing green today.
Look, I got the plant right there. Okay, I got a green plant.
Which looks
there
brown.
are a handful of
No, there's not.
black Irishmen now.
Really?
A few.
That what? They're immigrants or what?
There have been a few throughout history. There's a very famous one, by the way. One, the lead singer of y'all help me out, Thunderdome. Who was the lead singer of that band? Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
Oh,
Late 70s,
I know
early
that song.
80s. Yeah, that dude was Irish, and his dad was African. Like, I want to say somewhere in Africa. His mom was Irish. So that absolutely counts. Thin Lizzy. Thank you, Thomas. I knew one of my old boomer burnouts would have that quick.
Why you call him boomer?
The lead singer of Thin Lizzy was a black dude, and he had that Irish accent.
And he was Irish?
Yeah, it was very cool.
Okay, yeah, I mean, put it like this. If we didn't have Anthem's situation tonight,
just be another day.
This another day.
Yeah, well, I'm repping. My father is English-Irish, mostly English.
So you're a real mutt.
I'm big time. And we have a little bit of Irish, mostly English on my dad's side, but my grandma on my mom's side was Irish.
Grandma on your mom.
Yeah, so
side. Even though your mom that's crazy.
Mexicana, but her mother was Irish.
Okay.
So it was back in the day, man. The Mexicanos and the Irish and was white trash and Mexicans having babies is what it was in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
And no, I've got Irish on both sides. My father, and I did because I did my 23andMe.
I need to do. How much did it cost?
You really do, dude. $70.
Oh, okay.
$75. A lot of people don't want to do it because you have to send your spit in. I ain't sending my DNA nowhere.
With the Q-tip?
You have to. I had to spit in a vial and close it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then stick it in a little box thing and then mail it back to them. That was free, but it was $75 total for the fee and all that. And I loved it, and I still look at it today. I did it 10 years ago, and it's still every once in a while will update because you see what your DNA is, and you can trace your ancestry, but you're at the mercy of the people who have done 23andMe as well across the world.
Oh, got you.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people have done 23andMe. Probably 10 million or so. So it's a pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
Okay.
It is. So I've got Irish on both sides. My great grandmother's name was Effie Mae McBride.
Yeah, that's definitely
Actually had
Irish.
a Mick, and I had a Mick.
That's definitely Irish.
Mick had a Mick in there, a McBride. So happy Irish Day.
What up, Irish? What up, Irish?
What's up, Irish? Welcome to In the Building. We're celebrating today. So later today, if you're watching this thing live, which, by the way, welcome to our new start time, 10 a.m. Central Time. We have decided to start doing our gig every day at 10 a.m. with exception. Every once in a while, one of us has something to do or we get a pushback. But from now on, unless there's a unique thing going on, our show will start regularly at 10 a.m. Central Texas time here in Southtown. And today at 4 o'clock Central Time, if you're interested in hanging out with us, you live in the San Antonio area, you may come out and hang out with Rudy and I. And I think Jose's going to, I hope. We're going to be at McFinnigan's Bar tonight. It is our launch party. We are now on Anthem TV. Welcome to our new partner. We have a lot of partners.
What's up, Anthem?
Anthem TV is an upstart, young, rising, very motivated. They've got support. They damn sure have the dedication. They want to be successful, and we do too. And we're kind of like them, man. The guys over at Anthem, the one guy in particular that we have dealt with, Nathaniel, that kid's, I call him a kid. That kid's motivated. That kid's hungry. Young. And we're happy to be partnering with Anthem TV beginning today. So download the Anthem TV app.
I was trying to find it.
It is free, and we want you to celebrate. Well, they're so happy to have our show, which flatters me.
Yeah. That
they're actually having a launch party today at McFinnigan's Irish Pub here on St. Patrick's today. There's a Mexican and an Irish that own the bar.
Hence the name.
So McFinnigan's is over off of 410 in Blanco. They were one of my OG sponsors whenever I went on my own a couple years ago.
When Mike went rogue.
When I went rogue and took a big dump on corporate radio and went on my own, one of the first people to call me and wanted to help sponsor us and get me going was the guys over at McFinnigan's Bar. And I've not seen them in a while, so I'm really looking forward to seeing Ruben and Tucker. I hope they're there today. I'm going to be there I'm going to be there at least 3 hours as they have a big party. Obviously, every Irish bar in town's having an Irish party tonight, and McFinnigan's is no exception, but it just happens to coincide with Anthem TV launching In the Building each and every day. You can watch In the Building, watch us on Anthem TV, free app. So come hang out with us today. I'm going to get there right at 4 o'clock and stay till at least 7.
Okay.
3 hours you're going to get out of this old man today. One pint of Guinness. I'm going to have 1 pint of Guinness an hour.
Oh, God, it's so heavy.
Do you not like Guinness?
No, I do.
Okay.
That's the problem. But it's heavy.
Oh, it is heavy. It's dark.
You got to have an Irish car bomb, too.
Oh, my God, dude. Let's discuss. I guarantee you I'll drink Guinness. I don't know if you're going to throw a shot in the middle of it. So everybody's welcome, whether you're an old school Thunderdomer or a new subscriber or an old listener of Rudy's on anything he's ever done. This is a celebration of he and I's partnership. We're 286 shows into this, but it still feels like with all the new things we're doing, it still feels like we have a new show. And it's really cool.
It does feel like new. Yeah, for sure.
The honeymoon phase is still going.
And if I'm not mistaken, Anthem, they're going to play the show at least 3-4 times a day.
Yeah. So they're going to run it.
Check it on Anthem if you need
all day long, which I will be looking. I'm going to be beating you over the head on my social media with many promotions, letting you know that we are on the Anthem TV app. They don't make us look bad. Download that app, make us look good. Watch our show on there as much as you can, and all are welcome to come hang out with Rudy and me today at McFinnigan's Bar. Everybody's welcome. Blind, crippled, or crazy, 21 to 121. No matter who you are, just don't be a turtle pervert and come on and hang out with us.
Amen. I'll find something green.
All right. So had there not been a party for us today, would y'all have gone out? It's a Monday.
Well, it could be a Saturday. I don't care. I don't have anything against Irish people, but I don't look forward to the holiday.
Don't the whites get one day, Rudy? Can't we have one thing anymore? Everything else has been taken. Can't we have one day?
Y'all can have it. and I don't block it. No, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Yeah, there's been some. What are we on? St. Patrick's Days. Throughout my 47 years where I've gone out because my buddies wanted to get out. But
yes, sir.
do I circle it?
No, I don't either. I'm just giving you shit.
No, I know. No. When they start coming out to y'all come out to Juneteenth, I'll come out to St. Patty's.
Hey, I'm all about Juneteenth.
I know you are. We don't work on that day.
And Kwanzaa.
Yeah, but no, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to new partnerships. Believe, Anthem, K Alamo.
Yes, sir.
Pub Sports Radio.
Yes, sir.
We're moving and shaking. We're shaking and moving. Final Four is around the corner. So a whole lot going on, man. Like we were talking about before we started, I need an assistant.
I do too.
I need an assistant. I'll be missing appointments. I just try to keep it all in my head. But right now, with everything going on, dude, I can't keep all of this in my head.
Rudy was in Terrorizes last week, and he had something he was supposed to do Wednesday.
Last Tuesday.
And he got called. Hey, where you at?
Yeah. I'm in Port A with the bad knee. All right, we'll do it next. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, how is your meniscus, by the way?
It's a work in progress, dude. I'm getting worried.
Really?
We're about a week now since it happened, and it's like not getting better. So I'm getting worried. I can at least walk without the penguin hobble.
Dang, man.
I had the penguin hobble for like 6 days. The penguin hobble is slowly leaving, but the stiffness, like right now, if y'all see me move, I don't know if you can see my maroon pants. If you see me doing this a lot, I'm just trying to keep it moving because motion is lotion. It sucks. We'll see what happens. I ain't crying about it.
Bro, I know, but I need you to stay healthy here.
No shit, dude. No shit. I still went to the gym this morning. I didn't do my cardio. I just lifted. I went to lift. So for now, I'm gonna lift and try to eat better.
What can you do with a bad knee to get your cardio?
Lift fast.
With your arms?
No, just less rest time.
Are you
in
sure?
between sets?
Yeah.
In between sets, there's less
You
rest
just have
time.
to break a sweat doing something.
Yeah, I just got to move and eat. You know what I mean? You could twiddle your thumbs if you eat good.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
If you twiddle your thumbs,
eat good.
I could swim. We're about to get hot. Maybe I'll go swim.
Yeah, but you will be drinking today for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink with you.
You have to, man. I mean, you have to.
For sure.
It is a national holiday for a lot of people. It's a it's a global holiday for the Irish. And did you boys see
what happened?
It's funny because I do plan on drinking some. I might have a JMO shot tonight. I might have a couple of Guinnesses tonight.
I used to do picklebacks. Jameson with the pickleback.
Yeah,
the worst hangover of my life. I haven't been back since, but I do like JMO.
Did y'all see where Europe now is clapping back on President Trump?
Yeah, man. What happened? You text me this morning, so give me.
Well, we got more Trump demagoguery here on St. Patrick's Day. I don't give Trump nearly as much shit as a lot of people do. I mean, I don't even care anymore, really. I'm so busy with our little company and just trying to keep my life.
Got your own problems, right?
I got my own problems. Not that I disagree with Trump on everything, but the tariff thing is an ass whip now, right?
For sure.
Every day we get more tariff talk, and the media totally overreacts to it. Because has he even levied one tariff yet? Not many. I think for every
that have actually gone through.
Right. He just likes to screw around.
He can tweet it, but it still has to go through things.
Well, yeah, he's changed his mind 3 times on Mexico already.
And Canada.
I think he likes effing with people.
He's a troll. And I'm a troll, so I know where a troll can spot a troll from afar.
So, but he is the president, and he's won twice. We have a saying on this show that winners get to do what they want. We may not always love it.
We may not always agree with that shit.
But this is no bullshit. It's one thing to mess with people's avocados. It's one thing to mess with people's Canadian bacon. You start screwing around with my JMO and my Guinness, you got people pissed. So you got European countries clapping back on us over these threats of tariffs. So Trump has threatened a 200% tariff. 200. I mean, I can't, again, but the fact that I'm just going to give you a 200% tariff just goes to show that no way. I mean, maybe a 50%.
Even that is crazy, but 200 is wild.
Yeah, he's screaming on European wine, champagne, and spirits if the European Union goes forward with their planned tariff on American whiskey. So he's threatened tariffs on Europe And they're like, you know what? We're going to tariff all y'all's whiskey then. And Trump's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to put a 200% tariff on Jameson and Smithwick's and all those scotches that I can't pronounce.
There's a lot.
This is not good for the American consumer. I like Irish booze.
What was that? Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, I asked AD. I was like, what does this mean if this goes through? He said, it means my customers are going to be screwed.
That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
So Trump wrote on his social media platform, whatever one it is, if this tariff is not removed immediately, the U.S. will shortly place a 200% tariff on all wine, champagnes, and alcoholic products coming out of France and the other EU-represented countries. This will be great for the wine and champagne business in the U.S. I don't mind drinking American-made wine. I drink it all the time, but I gotta have my Smithwick's.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Is it any good?
The whiskey? Yeah, we've got good distilleries right here in Texas.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I drink American whiskey, but dude, I like Jameson.
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite whiskey.
Well, you need to get you some American whiskey,
Michael. Well, let me tell you one thing. My ancestors created JMO. We've got to find a way. This is white on white crime here, Rudy.
It is.
So the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, I didn't make that up, by the way.
What's her name?
Ursula von der Leyen.
Von der Leyen.
Yes, y'all be mature.
Be mature.
She says we don't like tariffs because we think tariffs are taxes and they're bad for business and they're bad for consumers. We've always said at the same time that we will defend our interests. We've said it and we've shown it, but at the same time, I want to emphasize that we are open for negotiations with the president. Dude, not good. I love my overseas. Does your wife drink Italian Prosecco? Nina does.
No. Most of my wife's stuff comes from Mexico. Tequila.
The Prosecco. Oh, okay, but she don't drink Prosecco?
My mother-in-law drinks Prosecco.
Most women drink Prosecco.
Yeah, my wife actually likes the one that they carry Texas Cheer with the blue label.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one from over there too?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, she likes that.
So the average Italian Prosecco here in America is about $15.
Yeah, somewhere in there, 15, 17.
If this tariff goes down, we're talking about a $45 bottle of Prosecco.
Ain't nobody drinking Prosecco for $45. You just have to find a new drink.
No. This has pissed off the fourth richest man on the planet too.
Who is that?
Gabriel Picard.
Okay, what did Mr. Picard say?
He heads the French Federation of Exporters and Wines and Spirits. Says that 200% tariffs would be a hammer blow for the sector. He said the U.S. market is worth 4 billion euros annually for French exporters of wines and spirits. Yeah, he's not happy, dude. This dude's not happy. So Picard. He is the owner of Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
yeah, that guy's a badass.
He's a badass, but you own Louis Vuitton, man.
I don't want to hear you. That's his partner, and his partner is Bernard Arnault. He's the CEO of Louis Vuitton.
Okay,
the company's called LVHM.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And Arnault's a Trump guy. He went to the inauguration. He's a big Trump supporter. So
he ain't down with this.
No, man, because he has a lot of product that he'd like to sell.
First of all, those two gentlemen you speak of, they already do 1,000% markup. So, you know what I mean? Like a Louis Vuitton bag that cost them $20 to make, they send it to us and charge our wives $1,200 for a bag, maybe about this big. You know what I mean? So that would make that bag go from $1,200 to $3,600. You know what I mean? People would still find a way to buy it or buy a knockoff. But yeah, that's cool, man. Again, I guess we gotta tear it down to build it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure.
There's a part of it that's that if you feel like it's broken, like if you feel like a relationship is broken, you break it all the way down.
Yeah.
And you start from the bottom and then you try to gradually make things get better. I guess I'm trying to stay positive because again, if the new administration fails, we all do. I'm not going to root for them to fail. I'm not a fan. I'm not about to sit here and tell you I'm a fan. I'm not a fan at all. But I don't want us to fail. Because if they fail, if everything that they're doing goes bad, then it goes bad for my friends, my family, and everybody in between. So I won't sit here and openly root against them, even though that's what they do. I'm not going to do that because, hell, I want to succeed and I want things to be at the right price and I want to make more money. So I'm not going to root for them to fail. So I'll just let it play out. Like, things take time. When Obama took office in 2008, Bush handed him a car with no motor, no wheels, no windshield, no AC. And so it took time. Same thing about it. It took time. So I'm not going to judge any administration off the first 4 months. Give me let's see where we're at in 2026, excuse me. Right? We got in 2024. Let's see where he's at around that time, and then we'll go from there.
Well, and again, I also think that it's just a lot of posturing. It is a lot of intimidation. It's a lot of trolling, bullying.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not going to levy a 200% tariff. And I don't know how the law works on this. We're talking about things that I only have like a rudimentary knowledge of. But even if he were to instill a 200% tariff, to my knowledge, he could withdraw it in a week. It ain't like it's forever.
Yeah,
he's just being a dick.
He likes to throw his weight. Let's like the same thing he did to UK president. Like,
there's a lot of
pointed at him like, hey, you on the verge of starting World War III, motherfucker. Like, yo, you can't talk to another president.
There's a lot of things. I'm down with American made, this made.
We don't make shit.
Well, we don't, not like we used to. That's what Trump's trying to do. He's trying to get manufacturing to come back. He wants Detroit to get back to where it was, but that's never going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. This is a global world, and with a lot of things. I support local. Y'all give me shit for going to Starbucks, which is funny. I support. I support
local.
Me and Nina, we support local businesses here in our town as much as we can. I support Texas stuff. I drink Texas wine and whiskey.
I drink Texas whiskey.
I drive an American car, and it's not like I'm anti-American products, but don't fuck with my JMO. You start messing with folks' booze. This country, the crime rate in this country went up 9 million% from 1919 to 1930 because of prohibition. You start taking folks Irish and European access to booze, the restaurants in this country are going to suffer, because how many nice restaurants serve European wine?
God.
All of them. So surely this is just some posturing and bullshit. So that being said, enjoy that JMO and the Guinness while you can.
So what I would do is
I'll be drinking tonight.
I would go to Texas Cheer Liquor and buy every bottle you could. Like, yo, just in case this shit really happens, come by Texas Cheer and buy 10, 12 bottles. Yeah. Just in case Trump does do this shit.
Yeah, you thought the gas shortage of the 70s was something. Take away people's booze.
But you know what's crazy, Mike? It's proven. We found out in 2020, the only thing that is really recession proof is groceries and liquor.
Yeah.
They're the only thing. So we sit here and say, oh, no, 200% tariff. No. People would find a way.
Well,
and you know what I'll say? I'll also say, I don't either. Cigarettes, groceries, cigarettes, and liquor are recession proof. Like if you have to have, like I won't name no names, but I have a couple guys that come get a bottle of Jameson, a pint every day.
Like after work?
Every day. Yeah. So if that's a part of who you are, that shit could be 108.
I know.
You're gonna find a way to come up with $108.
Still though.
It's still crazy though, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Dude, like I'm with you.
I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't know much about them because I worked retail as a kid. I used to work at Sam's Club and we sold those big cartons
and people bought them by the
I remember thinking they were $14.99 for a carton full. In the early 90s. What is a carton of like Winston's now? $80 or something insane? God almighty. And they still buy them.
Oh, yeah.
Highly unfortunate. Yeah. All right. It is in the building. Please subscribe to our show. You can subscribe to it for absolutely free. Gratis. We just went over the 4,400 mark for subscribers recently. I would like to get to 4,500 as soon as possible. I'd like to get to 45,000 as soon as possible, but we'll thing at a time.
We'll take the stairs.
One methodical thing at a time.
There are no elevators to success.
That's correct.
You must take the stairs.
Correct. The journey is what matters, Rudy. You keep telling yourself that every day when in the middle of this hard. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, put in Love You Hard TV or In the Building. Either one of those will get to us, and we are absolutely free.
I want to read something from the chat. One of our biggest supporters, Tina G. Morning. I'm back. Missed all last week's shows. My brother passed away suddenly on the 9th. I'll definitely be going to Texas Cheer Liquor this week to find some solace. Tina, In the Building is with you. Thoughts and prayers. Blessings with your family through this tough time.
Good vibes, man. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
She's a legit supporter of this show.
Her and her dude, they came out to Slacker St. Mary's. Yeah, so Appreciate y'all.
All right, it is in the building, presented in part by the Ribaldo Realty Group.
Jay,
y'all seeing them shorts we've been putting out?
They look great.
Thank you, man.
And it's good. It's good. It's informative.
They are,
It's informative because sometimes we can't get to everything because we got a show to do. But these things can like get some of those questions answered that some of the chat may have, and I think they're definitely going to be helpful and help people get out of their little bubble and out of their little cocoon and be like, hey, well, that is a myth. I didn't know. I really believe that. Let me contact Jay. So hopefully that's what we accomplish with these shorts y'all produce.
Right, it's a good point. It's a good point. Thank you, man. There are some things that we'll get to in those shorts that like details that we just don't get to here.
Right.
It is Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent in the building. If you're looking for somebody to have a hookup, somebody to give you a list of houses that fit you, it's hard out there by yourself, looking at all these different apps, trying to put in all the different, I need 2 bedrooms. I need 1.5 baths. I need to be in this school district.
Just let Jay do that shit.
Jay do
He going to get a nice commission check. Give it all to him. Give it all to Jay.
Absolutely. Put your house buying sitch in Jay's good hands. And I said this on one of the shorts that I posted over the week. Look, man, business is business, right? We're in the money making business. It's not that I'll if you want to give me your money and you want to be a partner with our show, we want to talk to you. But boy, it sure is nice when we find out, when we get to know some of our partners, that they're just damn good people. And I mean that. And especially something as intimate and something as important as a home.
Right.
You want to make sure you're working with a good person. Let me tell you right now, Jay is a good man. Not that Mr. Singh's not. He's an example of all the other guys we love. Right. We want to work with good people if we can. Jay is salt of the earth. Hit him up. Make him your real estate man. It is Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081. You can email him at jribaldo@kw.com, and you can check out all of his listings at ribaldo.com. Just call him, get an appointment, tell him what you need. He'll go find you several choices, and you can pick the house of your dreams at ribaldo.com. All right, in the building, some thoughts on Arch Manning. As we get closer and closer to spring football,
I got it.
I am extremely, extremely excited for Texas football this year. Looking forward to it. Year 2 of the SEC, and I know the NCAA tournament begins this week, but there ain't no off season in football. And Rudy wanted to say some things about Arch Manning today. What'd you see about Arch over there?
According to reports, Arch Manning is reportedly creating a whole new locker room vibe.
Nice.
Manning reportedly a very vocal leader, and the players on Texas roster weren't used to that.
Oh,
with
you mean Arch doesn't stand there looking like he's getting ready to go to church in the middle of a fucking football game? He doesn't just whatevs, bro, his way around all day long. He's actually passionate and fiery and into this thing. I'll be damned.
They're calling it a Tim Tebow vibe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Whole new locker room vibe. And the early scouts that are there watching him, get ready are saying he has the potential, which I would pump the brakes on this. We could talk locker room. We could talk guys wanting to play for him. But they're talking about that he could possibly be the best of the Mannings. There's 4 rings in that family already. Okay? There's 4 rings. Listen to that. There's 4 Super Bowl rings in that family already. Let's pump the brakes on him possibly being the best. Let's let him get through his first year as a full starter in college before we say before we give him a yellow jacket. But with that said, we talked about this. We did the Longhorn post-game show. I saw that from my couch in San Antonio. As soon as he, Sark would give him the go get in there, everybody's step, upbeat, the way they walked up and down the sideline, everything changed when he was in there. The crowd changed. The offensive line changed. It was a whole different vibe. And I'm sitting all the way in San Antonio, and I saw that. So I didn't need to be there in the Texas locker room to know that it's a totally different vibe. And that ain't me taking shots at Quinn. It's just, it looks like it. So I can only imagine what the locker room's like now that Arch is the guy. And that doesn't mean they didn't like Quinn. It just means it's a different vibe.
I'll take shots at Quinn.
It's not.
Thank God his ass is gone. Thank God we've got energy now. I know, and all of those Quinn Ewers slurpers always said, "Well, that's what makes him awesome. He's unrattled."
You called him Jay Cutler. I think that's the best way.
He's Jake fucking Cutler.
Right.
There's a difference between having ice in your veins and just being whatevs, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Whatevs. I just think he concentrated too hard. Quinn. We're doing. I don't want this to come off like psycho babble. I think maybe he was just trying to not fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed in this tunnel vision all season long, rather than just go out there and sling it around, baby.
It's tough for a quarterback to be an introvert.
Much. It's tough.
A quarterback, you can't be an introverted quarterback. If you are a quarterback and you're introverted, you got to find a way to fight through that shit.
Something happened to him because he went from this Fort Worth kid, wild ass, long ass mullet, driving a Trans Am. He had all that gusto.
Mm-hmm.
He had all that Tim Tebow, Baker Mayfield, kiss my ass attitude. And then he got to Austin, Rudy, and got paid and cut the hair and changed his persona.
The corporate dollars sometimes, and I even feel it sometimes when we get sponsors and certain things. I'm like, well, I might not want to. I'll type something out and I'll be like, well, I know such and such might see this, and I don't know if that's good.
But that's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and maybe that's a part of like, yo, I'm getting a lot of corporate dollars. People are looking at me. I'm at UT. I may want to change how I move a little bit.
Agreed. But the problem with that was in Austin's a whole different animal.
It's a whole different animal.
Playing quarterback at that school is hard.
Yeah.
And there's a million voices in your ear. And thank God Arch comes from a famous family with money who've been in the spotlight forever. And Arch will be able to handle the Austin silliness. And I just think Quinn, and I give Quinn shit. It's not that he didn't care. I think Quinn was just so trying to keep tunnel vision, just trying to get away from those distractors, that he just like kind of methodically played. And I thought that affected his game.
Do you feel like, because it's funny that we're talking about this now because of the Super Bowl champion, how do you feel like the team handles it? Because I feel like Jalen Hurts is like that.
He's very introverted.
And then he, like, they caught him up 40-13 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and his teammate goes over to him and says, hey, man, you can smile now. So how does it work for some? Because to me, Jalen kind of gives off those Quinn Ewers vibes. Like, man, I don't really want to deal with that shit. How does it work?
What just happened?
Oh, no.
Are you experimenting?
I was going.
Yeah, I put some bad music.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. We've got to make it where I can hear all the stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Dude, I just think that's different. I think Hurts' tunnel vision is good. I think Quinn's tunnel vision is bad.
Okay.
Hurts has always been that tunnel vision.
Even at Bama, even at OU.
They have my hoodie on down past my eyebrows. Quinn's not that. I think Quinn was trying to be something he's not. Quinn needed to keep that wild ass redneck. Woo, let's go, motherfucker, guns up. He needs that. I want to, wherever he winds up going, Quinn Ewers. And I don't hate Quinn Ewers. I'm just pro winning, and he went to the playoffs 2 years in a row. He's got first round talent. Hopefully wherever he goes, he'll get out of this mindset that I just got, just go play, baby. Just go out there and just sling it around. Get a little Johnny football in you. Mix it with your talent and your dedication. Jalen Hurts has made a living being an introvert, whereas Quinn is not that guy. Quinn's trying to be somebody he's not. Arch Manning is all those things. And I'll say this about Arch too, with regard to being the best Manning. You're right. There's 4 championships in that family. And Arch has not.
And Granddaddy was pretty good too. He just played on a shitty team.
Granddaddy was really good.
That's okay.
Arch is the most talented of all of them. All of them.
Just God gifted.
Just gifted. Yeah, he's because of his ability to run the ball.
Damn, Mike, that's okay.
Arch,
because I was gonna say, because Peyton Manning's pretty good.
Peyton Manning's the first ballot Hall of Famer, as we know, but Peyton couldn't run for shit. Arch has the passing of his uncle, and he's got the legs of his grandpa,
which is a nice hybrid.
I think he's got the most skill set. He's got more pitches than all of his other brothers and family. I mean, not brothers, but
uncles and granddad,
grandpas, and yeah, all that. He's got fastball, curveball, a circle change, knuckleball, and a 2-seam fastball. Now, can he get all those pitches over the plate now that he's the starter every week at Texas? think he can. I think Arch is awesome.
Yeah, and I like the Tebow comparison by the scouts only
Yes.
because of this. Only because
He's
of this.
better than Tebow, by the way.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
persona.
Not
the way he
even the
affects.
persona, the way you guys play alongside
The
you.
leadership stuff.
Like, I want to be the best for Arch. Like, guys wanted to play for Tim.
I won't let him down.
Yeah, I want exactly.
Yeah, I play hard for him.
Exactly. So I like that comparison, but no, he's light years more talented as a quarterback.
Right.
I don't know if he's a better football player. Tim Tebow's a hell of a football player, but
Indeed
just quarterbacks.
Yep.
He's light years ahead of Tebow.
All right. It is in the building. It is Love You Hard TV. We're on Anthem TV. We're on the Believe Podcast Network. We're doing a lot of things here. We're on our own YouTube show, and it's all presented in part by. So it's. Let me set this up. It is St. Patrick's Day, and as Rudy said, those tariffs could be kicking in. You might need to go stock up on Scotch and Irish
Prosecco,
whiskey,
everything.
Whatever. Yeah, French wine too. It's St. Patrick's Day, and Texas Cheer Liquor today has Jameson Black Barrel on sale for just $39.99. So
lowest price in town.
Not even close. So over the weekend, my alter ego, Miguelito O. Taylor, celebrated with some good Jameson with me and my buddy Mac O'Callahan over the weekend on In the Building.
Hello, my name is Michael Taylor. That's an Irish name. This is my buddy, Mac O'Callahan. We're getting ready to celebrate the green holiday here on a weekend with St. Patty's Day being on a Monday. I made sure that I went and got loaded up at Texas Cheer Liquor. And what else what I've gotten? Of course, I got some Irish hooch. So we're going to celebrate St. Patty's. Do you even know why we celebrate St. Patty's Day? Do you have any clue? You don't, do you?
I don't. I'm not Irish.
Oh, you're a dumb bastard. That's okay. I don't know either. I'm a dumb bastard. But we're going to get hammered together and be a couple of dumb bastards. And of course, I bought this at Texas Cheer Liquor. It's JMO Black Bears, and us cool guys call it JMO. Happy St. Patty's Day from St. Patrick's Day's official people. I'm part Irish. My father is anyway. And of course, I bought this at Texas Cheer Liquor. 6 in San Antonio, 1 up in Bernie. Now let's get hammered and let's get more heart disease and kidney disease and all the bad things for your liver.
All right,
And actually, no kidding. I'm dead ass serious. The Black Barrel is my favorite of this because they got orange. They got all these different ones, but they got the triple mash now. The Black Barrel is my favorite of all of the different JMOs they have. And it's only $39.99 through tonight. So if you want to take my word for it, you got to go tonight, and that's going to be the lowest price in town. That Black Barrel ain't cheap, so $39.99 is a great deal.
I'll pull back the curtain. That was not the first shot we had that night. What you just saw. That was the
you know what? It was solid. So I'm gonna break it down. It was solid. There was only like one moment in there where like 3 seconds the regular Mike Taylor was there. Not the Michael O'Hara or whatever you called yourself.
That's a working character.
But
we're still we're workshopping that character.
Irish is not an easy one. That was solid. Give him a round of applause.
We're still workshopping. We're still working on that character.
That was solid. We might have to bring him back.
Yeah, he needs to work on his entire delivery.
No, that was solid.
It's the thing. Well, maybe 2 or 3 shots tonight.
Did you do that the first take? Was that first take?
Player, you know me.
Give me some. Give me some.
Come on now. I don't. Come on now.
Give me some.
All right, it's in the building. Get stocked up today on Texas Cheer, Irish and European hooch, because you never know when the tariffs will kick in. Listen to us daily on Spotify. Become a member on Spotify, man. Our memberships over there are doing well.
Yo, Spotify numbers. Look, you sent me the Spotify numbers. I was like, okay, don't judge us just off what you see in those YouTubes, because them Spotify numbers is jumping.
That is correct.
They jumping out the gym like
I'm
Anthony.
happy about that.
Yeah, they jumping out the gym like Anthony Edwards.
And Apple, I was surprised. I didn't know. So Apple has now surpassed iHeart as far as
that's
our
why people were bitching about Apple, because they were using it.
I didn't realize there were so many people that listen to us every day on Apple, and they do. So listen daily on Spotify and Apple as part of the Believe Podcast Network. It is in the building here on Love You Hard TV. All right, we are. This is rule number 1.
Negative.
Jose, what's rule number 1?
Let's see if you've been paying attention in class.
What's rule number 1?
God damn. Gen
Working
Z.
within the building. There's many rules, many edicts.
This is gonna be this is your last breakfast ball.
No white guys allowed.
No.
No.
Wow.
No, that's not true. We
We
support
love white
people.
people.
We love white people.
What
Mark that. 1040.
We love white people.
Episode 286. Rule number 1 is make it all about you. All right.
Okay.
Remember that.
See, look, Adrian knew.
What's that?
Adrian knew. A shout out
did.
to Adrian Robles.
Damn right he knew. The NCAA tournament is nigh upon us. It is here. It begins with those dumbass play-in games. For me, the tournament starts Thursday.
My tournament starts Thursdays. That stupid play-in,
Yeah.
like, come on, man,
Yeah.
whatever.
So I am here to rename it because you know it's in our town. And I recently went to war on behalf of in the building with the NCAA over getting
He
in
did.
and getting credentials.
He did.
And kicked their ass and won. So without further ado, henceforth, we're calling it the In the Building College Basketball Tournament.
Well, damn it, that's what we're gonna call
It
it.
is the In the Building NCAA Tournament. That's what it is. So we're glad for that. We're happy that we're going to be going. Rudy and I will be covering it as well as anybody.
When the real
else.
tournament starts in Final Four.
When the Final Four gets here, we'll be there. Who will be the teams? We're about to start finding out this week. So the In the Building NCAA Tournament begins. I don't think you can commit copyright trademark infringement if you say it, right? You just have to make it. If we made a logo.
Only if we sell.
we get in trouble.
Only if we said like, this is going to be brought to you by Slackers.
Oh, okay.
Then that's when you got to
The
go.
Slackers in the Building
the
NCAA
tourney.
Tournament.
Yeah. Then that's when they start looking for you.
All right. So Auburn, Florida, Houston, and Duke
I
are
think
the
that's
number
right.
1 seeds.
I don't think UNC should have got in. That's probably the only.
Did not
gripe.
get in.
No,
Oh, they
I don't-
did. Yeah, they
They
did.
did. I don't think
Yeah,
they
yeah.
should have.
Hubert Davis sucks. They got to get rid of him. He
Yeah.
cannot handle that job.
Yeah, Texas sucks too. After what they were able to accomplish,
Texas pisses me off.
they probably shouldn't have got. You could have made a case that they shouldn't have got in, but I know for a fact UNC 1-12 against the teams that they're supposed to be.
That's bullshit.
There's no way they're supposed to be in, but they got people at UNC that work on the committee. I don't give a damn if he has to leave the room when they're talking about UNC. Like, it's all bullshit. But
That's
again,
stupid.
it'll all work itself out. Like, if you don't belong there, and let's say the team that should have taken UNC spot or Texas spot gets in, they wasn't gonna win it either. So like we make
the
a
whole
big
thing? No,
yeah,
but
you know,
still, though.
we make a big fuss
But it
about
costs
it.
them money. That's good money when you
It's
make
good. It's
the
good money, and it's an experience that you'll never forget as a kid.
Right. So the Longhorns had 15 losses, but they also
Which
had,
is crazy.
I know, and it's the most ever losses for a team that gets into the tournament. But they also had 7 victories against quad 1 teams.
Yeah, quad 1.
That tells me they got coaching issues too. Because that tells me you have the talent to beat anybody, but you still have.
You don't get your teams up for every game.
Right. You
Right.
lost 15 times. 15 losses.
15 losses is absurd.
But they beat 7 really good schools. 14 SEC teams in this tournament. About that. 14 of them. Duke cruised to the ACC tournament championship despite not having Cooper Flag, which tells me they should be they're my pick to win the Natty because he should be back Friday.
Oh, good.
And well, they're hopeful, very hopeful. John Shire, the coach, was saying over the weekend that he made significant improvement, but there was no way they were going to run him out there in the ACC.
To be 18,
I know.
Just get over a high ankle sprain.
I know, right? In 3 days. He did not go through a warm-up on the court pregame, but I bet you he's doing some stuff in private.
Oh, yeah. They got all types of needles in his ass.
And of course, the conspiracy theories are already out. Of course, they let Duke be Friday instead of Thursday night.
Of course.
Buying Cooper another day.
You gosh damn right. you wait for Cooper Flag. What? Yes, you wait for Cooper Flag to get better. You give him an extra 24.
Right. So C Flag, he is the normal.
Be careful with that.
I gotta be careful.
Yeah,
but with his last name, I know.
Yeah, let's just go Cooper. Everybody knows who you're talking about.
Well, his name's Flag. Flag.
Yeah, just
Does that scare you?
Let's go Cooper.
Coop. So
enunciate.
Coop is the usual captain. He's usually the coxswain of that boat. And Duke.
Jesus.
He is. He's their captain. He runs that boat. But they've got 2 other lottery picks that no one ever talks about because of Cooper Flag. That other white kid, Knuppel. He's a stud.
One white kid at a time. Okay.
We only get one a year.
Y'all got everything.
Well,
else.
Khan's good.
Y'all got everything else. Yes, y'all got St.
All right.
Patrick's.
And then there's the Sudanese kid, the 100% African kid. What's his name? Come on, Maluak. That kid's a lottery pick. Duke's fucking awesome. They're going to win the tournament.
No, Florida is.
We're going to, well, maybe. We're going to see.
Florida.
I bet we see both of them.
Jay Billis said Florida's the best team in the country. I'm going with Florida.
All right. Well, the cool part is you and I will probably get to see both Duke and Florida in the Final Four. I hope so, too. How about Rick Pitino? He's 185 years old. He looks half dead already, and he's got St. John's in the tournament. St. John's hadn't been good in 40 years, and he goes there within the second year. They're the 2 seed.
And not only that, he got an SMU-type boost. So one of their alumni is the dude that's a billionaire that sold body armor.
Now he got mad at that yesterday. He said we didn't NIL our way to the tournament.
No, they didn't. But what I'm saying is, when the guy that owns body armor is a billionaire, and he says, "I'm willing to help this program in any way possible."
Right.
Rick Pitino can say that shit, Mike, but then he also said, "I'm not recruiting any high school players this year." Well, okay, so then how are you going to get these other players that you speak of?
Right.
With NIL. Shut your lying ass up, Rick Pitino.
I'm hyped, man. I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited because we're going to the Final Four. It's in our town. There's 2 white kids at Duke that are good. I'm giving.
I know you are. It's funny.
I'm giving shit.
I don't either.
Actually, I'll be rooting for my Cougs too. Hey, I'm in all things Texas.
I like Houston, and a kid from Brennan is going to Houston. So my daughter wants to go to the U of H. So
she does. Okay, cool.
So go Cougs. I'm down with the Cougs too. But
has she seen the neighborhood that the University of Houston is in?
Be all right.
Rudy, she's a suburban girl.
My should be all right.
I know I know what side of town y'all live in. Have you seen the campus? Have you gone to the campus of UH?
No. Is it bad? Is it in the hood?
It's
in the hood.
It's in the 5th Ward, dude. It's right there down the street from Swisher House.
Well, they have guys that do shootouts with the cops in Stone Oak.
Just have her live on campus.
Okay.
And don't ever leave the walls.
For sure.
So
For sure.
We need to have an in the building tournament challenge. And Jose wanted to do it today. I'm not prepared. I need to study.
Let's not do it today. Let's do it Wednesday.
Well, we got playing games Wednesday.
No, we're not doing that.
There's playing games, Tuesday, I think.
F the playing.
F the playing?
F the playing.
So y'all want to do this Wednesday? I'm going to write it
Wednesday, Jose, is at work?
Wednesday.
Wednesday works.
All right. In the building, NCAA tournament challenge will come down Wednesday. All right, very good. All right. So
in the building tournament challenge.
In the building NCAA tournament challenge. Yes, let me get it right. All right. So Wednesday, that gives me all day today, and then tomorrow to prepare and read up on like Alabama State and California Tech and this kind of shit, because we've got 68 teams in the thing. I need to study up on people.
Isaac the Third, $20.
What's up, Ike? Thank you, man.
Good morning, fellas. Need y'all this morning. God bless. Hashtag in the building. I hope we're here for you, Isaac. Thank you for your solid donation. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Isaac. You can join Isaac if you want. Support this show by commenting in the chat. And support us even further with a tip through the super chat. You can buy us a coffee. You got the Buy Me a Coffee link as well. So keep the tips coming. Keep us employed in 2K25. Me and Rudy do not want to have to go get bank jobs and become truck drivers. We want to make this thing work. So support our show if you can with a few bucks here and there via the super chat. Also, I should mention we're also streaming on Facebook. We got so much going on.
Are we on Facebook already now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn,
man.
I'm supposed to be sharing that shit.
That's all right. Share it. All right, we'll share it after, but we're on Facebook right now. So Facebook, we're on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Anthem TV. So I appreciate everybody who's been a part of our shows. We love you. We love you very, very hard. All right, let's play a new game here.
What's the new game?
It's a two-parter. Part 1 will come down today. Part 2 will be tomorrow. We'll call this Fun with Family. So I spent the weekend in Fort Worth, my birth town. My second born baby, Sam, turned 24 years old on Friday.
Happy birthday, Sam.
So went up there. That was Sam's boyfriend you saw me doing the JMO shots with.
Oh, that was her boyfriend?
Yeah, Mac.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Mac. Good.
No wonder
kid.
he was so nervous. He's partying with his lady's dad because he looked a little nervous.
It's all right.
Were you being nice to him?
He's a great kid. Yeah, I like him a lot.
Okay,
I do
cool.
like him. He's a good kid. And they let me stay. I didn't have to stay in a hotel.
They put you on the couch?
See, no. They would not let me sleep on the couch. I'm like, y'all, I'm fine.
Do they have a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom?
One.
And you slept in there, baby?
They shared. They got a big L-shaped couch, so it fits them. But I'm like, guys, I'm fine. No, they refused. Daddy, you go to the bed. And I appreciate that. It's very sweet. All right. And then the other thing is, so Friday was Sam's birthday, and they had a bunch of friends over. and they knew that I wasn't going to sit there for all that. So they're like, Daddy, just go get in the bed. Close the door. I'm like, guys, are you sure? And they're like, no. So Friday, okay, cool. I took them up on the bed. But Saturday, they didn't have anybody over.
Yeah.
So I said, let's swap out. Y'all take y'all's bed. I'll take the couch. Refused. Would not let me take the couch.
They don't want you to have a bad back all week.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. Of course, it helps that I paid for everything all weekend. So I got to sleep in the bed.
Nothing better than Pops coming through paying
but
for
it
shit.
was Sam's birthday, so it was great. So I wanted to see some other family members too. And as soon as I play this, I'm going to have sisters pissed at me. You came up here and didn't call us.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get y'all next time. I wanted to see the boys. So my brother Matt and I was doing a bit because, as y'all know, in the building, I always talk about our family thread. We have had a family thread going. It was me, my dad, my brother, and my cousin, the four of us, and it's been daily without stop. Not one day's gone by where at least maybe one or two of us didn't participate in the thread.
Sure,
one of us may be on vacation. Doesn't matter. That thing is over 5 years running.
Nice.
We had a very historical moment last week. My father checked out of the thread because he got pissed off over Mavs talk. And I shouldn't be laughing because my dad, he just got tired of it. He's tired.
Negativity.
My father's ready to move on.
Yeah.
It's hard. You can't move on. That's the trade of the century there.
Y'all got to get him back in the chat.
I know. And he's not come back. And I love him. And it's fine. It's just basketball. And I get it. He wants to move on. But this is the most dubious trade, Rudy, that there's been in the history of the league.
It makes no sense.
And it's still playing out. It's still playing out. Like the Lakers, like Luka hasn't even played Dallas in the Metro Six yet. That's coming up in like a week or two. Yes. I can't wait for that.
That's going to be awesome.
I hope it's on ESPN because I'm going to find a way to watch that game.
No, yeah, we will.
I'm more fired up these days to watch the Lakers than anybody because the Spurs.
I watched the Lakers yesterday against Phoenix.
And so that being said, so we had a little family dinner with my brother and his wife. Also have not met my nephew yet, my little half-breed nephew,
right?
Micah. Wanted to meet him. He's 1.5 years old, cutest kid on the planet. You know, us mixed race kids. We're handsome. And
this guy.
So I wanted to go have dinner with my brother and my sister-in-law and my nephew, who I got to meet finally, and my cousin, who's also on the thread. He and his girlfriend they drove over and met us at a restaurant. And of course, as you might imagine, Luka was a big part of the dinner conversation.
Why wouldn't it be?
And so we're walking back to the car. I'm a couple of Yinglings in,
Nice.
Because I drink American beer too. But I just decided, you know what? I couldn't help myself.
Start rolling tape.
Yeah. So without further ado, Jose, this is a two-parter. Part 2 will come down tomorrow.
Mañana. We'll do part 2 tomorrow.
Part 1 of Taylor Family Fun in the building. This is my cousin Chris.
What's up?
He's a proud member of the family thread.
Former Mavs fan.
That his uncle and my father abandoned the other day. So are you still a former Mavs fan?
Former Mavs fan till new ownership.
Well, you might be waiting a while.
Well, it's all good.
Well, you've got the Rangers anyway, right?
Yep, Rangers and Stars.
Okay. Sorry it worked out
Cowboys.
like this for the Mavs.
Not Cowboys.
It's unfortunate. So if they sell, you're back?
Most likely, yeah. We'd have to see. It's tough.
It is tough.
Hole in my heart.
A hole in your heart? It's worse than like losing a girlfriend, huh?
Definitely.
Definitely. Like the worst thing that could ever happen?
I've never been with a girlfriend 38 years.
No, I know. I wish I could say I felt bad for you, but it's a little funny. And look at this son of a bitch. Good Lord. He is all the way out.
Go Lakers.
Oh my God.
It's because I don't have my 77 yet.
Well, I'm surprised you don't have the Luka yet.
Yeah. It's
You're going to have all shades?
Oh yeah.
2020.
I'll get the black for sure.
All right.
I'm not a huge fan of the yellow,
Yeah.
but I'll probably get it anyway.
Well, I 6 weeks ago, the three of us argued nonstop about our teams. And this is unbelievable. I feel bad, kind of, but I really, I can't even dunk on y'all because I feel bad. This is sad.
Honestly, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
Well, there's plenty of room on the Spurs bandwagon. Although we're not very good either. So good luck to us both. Oh, look how beaten down those guys are. Oh, man.
Where were y'all? Deep Ellum?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
I'll go to Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
Fort Worth, did y'all have on bulletproof vests?
No, you don't need bullet. In Dallas, you do, not Fort Worth. Shit, that's where the West was won. Everybody's got a gun. No one fucks with nobody in Fort Worth. It's unbelievable. And I really do feel bad.
It's still the story of the year.
Because we talk every day, but I haven't seen my brother or my cousin until this weekend. And it's just, I legit, even as a Spurs fan, because it makes it hard because we dunk on each other constantly over our teams.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
And then you fast forward. I mean, dude, Rudy, 7 weeks ago, the Mavericks were the defending champions of the conference. They had Luka Doncic at 25 years old. They were ministers of death, praying for war, ready to get over the hump.
Talking shit about our Spurs.
My God, now they're the laughing stock of pro sports in America. It's crazy.
Yeah, Charles Barkley would tell you you're supposed to be talking about the Cavs in Oklahoma City, Mike. That's what Charles Barkley would tell you. The Cavs just lost a 16-game winning streak. Shea Gilgeous about to win the MVP. Why are you still talking about the Lakers when they've only been good for 3 weeks?
Is he bagging on the Lakers, Love?
He destroyed First Take.
Oh my God.
And Kendrick Perkins.
The other day. Yeah.
So
no, that's
you're supposed to be talking about the Cavs in Oklahoma City, Mike.
You and I talked about this. Kendrick Perkins, and I don't really love Perk.
I don't care for Perk either.
I can't speak for anybody but me. Perk, I agree with. He saved my NBA season.
Yeah, me too.
I agree. Terrible season so far.
Yeah,
the trade saved it, and I can't wait for the Lakers playoffs. And I hope LeBron gets back soon, and I hope they get their shit together.
He worked out yesterday before the Lakers Suns.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear any shit from Spurs fans either, because the Spurs look, man, at some point, we're 6 years here without a fucking playoff series. We don't have any idea who the coach is going to be. The superstar trans world player, and I love him, has so far been hurt a lot. Just saying. They pulled off a hell of a trade to go De'Aaron Fox, and I'm excited for next season, but it's tempered right now. I'm worried about the Spurs. I thought this thing would have been better this year, and it was not. I've given up on Devin Vassell. I've given up on Keldon Johnson. I'm seeing all I can see from them, and they're not winners. And I need entertainment. If I'm going to watch the NBA after the NCAA tournament's over, especially, I need some jazz. I need some sex. And the Lakers give me the sex that I need. At least I'm not rooting for them. I'm just entertained by them. I don't care if Oklahoma wins the championship. I'm not stopping down. The Thunder are not must-see TV for me yet because I haven't watched them. As soon as I do, then maybe they'll entertain me. I don't care about the small market, big market thing. But Luka Doncic is a fucking Laker. You can't deny what a beast that is.
No, for sure.
All right. It is in the building. Welcome to the coalescing of what you see here, which is a new show. I still feel like it's a new show, even though we're 286 of these in with our new partners.
Right.
A reminder, we're going to be at Anthem. We got our Anthem TV launch party today at McFinnigan's Bar. Please come hang out with us. I got people asking about the barbecue. We are 60 days out from the barbecue. 60 days from today. So please, if you want to buy a ticket, reach out to me, or you can go online to the Salvation Army San Antonio website, and they've got the flyer posted on their website. There's the flyer right there. I've got a physical one in my hand. I've got physical tickets. You can buy them online. $25 for VIP tickets, which get you access to the entire thing. You get the food. You get to hang out with us. You get to walk the grounds. $25. Every penny of that goes to the kids of the Red Shield Youth Center over by Woodlawn Lake. All right. Show also brought to you in part by Orlando Kill. It is time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the official family lawman of In the Building, Orlando Kill. Anybody you want to punch today?
Yeah, I want to punch an employee in general. Like, so any place where you go down the line and you make your own bowl, right? You get your rice, you get your protein, you get your veggie, you
like
get
Chipotle
your guac,
and
Freebird, Kava.
Okay.
I want to punch the employee that has the audacity to tell the cashier that I got double meat. Like, look, you little heifer,
It's an art.
You don't own this place. There was no need for you to tell her I got double steak. Just give me the first of all, the scoops are bullshit anyway. Went to Kava yesterday, and
Okay.
and the scoop you give me for the one, it's terrible. So most of the time you got to be like, yo, give me double protein. I don't want to just eat rice and veggies. And they say, and then you hear him yell down to the end when you're at the. I'm like, okay, I'm almost there. I haven't heard him say anything. And then here his little heifer, he got double steak. Look. Just give me the double steak. The double steak is one scoop. The double steak isn't even double steak. It should be the one. So I just want to punch the people that those little young kids at Chipotle and Kava and Freebird that snitch on me getting double protein. Like, I know they weigh the meat and they could end up getting fired, but who cares, man? Look.
So the worker turned you in? Or I told you something?
They always do.
Oh.
You ever go to Kava or Chipotle?
Been twice to Kava. Chipotle 10 times.
My wife prefers Kava. But
Chipotle.
Yeah, dude.
Chipotle.
You ain't got to snitch. Yeah, it's not going to be your last job. Stop being a good employee. Just give away double scoops. And if they fire you, you can go get another job like that for $12 an hour. I promise you. Don't just give me my free scoop because it's a bullshit scoop anyway. So punch employees that snitch on double protein.
All right, very good. Sounds like a pornography.
Double meat.
Double protein. Okay.
Who you got?
I want to punch. Although I have to admit, I did laugh when I saw this.
What?
No one got killed or anything.
So then you can laugh.
I got a chuckle, but it's ridiculous. The things that people do to prank people they don't like now. I mean, now I've pranked people before in my
like
time
a good prank
as a kid, but this one is serious. I want to punch. I'm laughing now. I want to punch whoever decided to, have you heard of swatting?
No.
Where you call the police and what you do is you call 911 and you tell them I live at so-and-so, so-and-so, or my neighbor is over at so-and-so, so-and-so address. There's gunfire going on in the house, or someone's breaking in.
Dude, that's taxpayer dollars.
Someone's being held hostage.
That's not
It's called swatting. And then the cops come over, or they're trying to get like a SWAT team to go to somebody's house. And it's a bit, Rudy. That's bit.
Not cool.
Not cool.
That's taxpayer dollars that they spend when you send SWAT to someone's house.
Somebody got swatted over the weekend. Dateline San Antonio, Texas.
What?
News 4, San Antonio. A local talk show host was among numerous conservative media members.
Oh, my God.
To be swatted over the weekend. Swatting is when someone makes a phony 911 call and sends police to the victim's house. Joe Pags, a.k.a. Joe Paligarulo is his real name. Our former colleague at iHeart.
Are you serious?
Who had a San Antonio radio show for many years and can still be heard around the country, says that someone swatted him early Wednesday morning last week, telling Comal County Sheriff's deputies that a shooting and a hostage situation was in progress in his house. Joe's sleep. You don't know shit. There's someone had his address, called the 50, gave Joe's address, and said someone's being held hostage in that house. So, Joe posted security cameras on his social media this weekend of sheriff's deputies showing up with rifles out ready to fire. They thought somebody was holding somebody's hostage in Joe's house.
Joe Pags got swatted?
Yeah, he did.
Are we sure Joe didn't swat himself?
Well, Joe does. Okay.
I'm not. No, don't go there, Mike.
You just did.
I'm just asking.
You just did. It would not, if I found out Joe did this on purpose, it wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't shock me either.
Joe said on his show, because of course he did a whole show on this week. It's a scary situation, brother. Out here living the dream. Joe Pag. I'm kidding. He said it's a scary situation for the police as much as it is for me. They don't want us to get into a shootout at 2:30 in the morning in rural Comal County, Texas. They want to keep people safe and that they're available for people. Because the thing is, Joe is asleep. If he hears somebody outside and he
gets his gun,
he thinks that they're robbing him.
Yeah, he gets his gun ready to fight.
He could have shot a fucking sheriff's deputy by mistake,
right?
Or they could have killed him by mistake. So punch the people that did this. I shouldn't be laughing
No, that's
in it.
not cool.
But this has been going on all over the country, and it's mostly
What's a conservative talking?
Conservative radio host.
Oh, because they be on radio.
you got so you got
they be on radio line to the American people.
Well, in the opinion of some, yes.
I'm messing with you. Joe is always nice to me. I didn't always agree with Joe's takes, but he was always.
Oh,
nice
I rarely agree with Joe,
but he was nice to me. So
you know what? Here's the thing.
But no, they shouldn't be wasting police officers' time.
No,
with that shit, dude. That's not cool because somebody could die.
Yes,
because if you like most people in Texas, they hear somebody in their house, somebody getting shot.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing to prank folks, but that could be murder.
Like, yeah,
you can't murder
hey, you want to put on a clown mask and hide behind a tree? Cool.
Yeah.
But sending SWAT?
Yeah, you can't be having folks get murdered. That's bullshit. And I used to prank people all the time when I was a kid.
I love
all
pranks.
The time.
I prank my kids 2-3 times a week.
I used to. Well, I'm talking about prank calling.
Oh no,
you ever done that?
No.
Oh my god,
No.
we were notorious for that shit when I was in high school.
I never did that.
I was a champion prank caller because we didn't have caller ID. Finally, like probably my senior year, we had Star 69 that came out.
Yeah, you could call people back. Yeah,
you just do it at your buddy's house.
Yeah,
that way they can't go to call my house. We just prank call from my friend's house, or we go to some dumbass we don't care, we don't like, act like hey, what's up? Let's come in, let's hang out, and we do prank calls from his house.
You ever send 10 pizzas to someone's house?
Rudy, in one night.
Jesus, Mike.
Shout out to a guy called Mike Rangel. Poor Mikey. We called him Mikey. Mikey Rangel. This is, of course, pre-internet, pre-cell phone. In one night, Rudy, we had Domino's, Mama's Pizza, which is a popular place in Fort Worth.
A little local spot.
Pizza Inn, Gotti's. We had 4 different pizzas get delivered to his house. Not only that, we had 2 different wrecker services get sent to, hey, I got a car, I need y'all come pick it up. It's broke down in the parking lot.
Not cool.
Wreckers. It's just in the middle of the night, by the way, like midnight. From
Not
probably
cool.
Probably over.
See, that's too far.
From a span of like 10 p.m. to about 3 a.m., we sent 4 pizzas, 2 wrecker services, yellow cab, American cab, had 2 cabs sent there.
That's bullying.
And then finally, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I call another cab service. It was a limo service that would take you to the airport because they ask you, where are you going? I'm going to DFW. I got to catch a flight. Rudy, they just didn't send like a car. They sent like the fucking bus. They had like a mini bus that would go around picking folks up to take them to the airport in those days. And so about 2:30 in the morning, a bus pulls up beep, beep, outside of this guy's house. I'll never forget. So we're up on the roof of my house, me and my buddy Chris. We're on the roof with a phone, with the cord like coming up through the kitchen door.
Yeah, all that
because we're hiding, right? And I'll never forget after the airport shuttle shows up. Beep, beep. Mikey's dad walks out, and we can see he's talking to the driver, and then they drive off. So here's Mikey Rangel's dad in his house coat, just with his hands on his hips, just standing in the middle of the yard, 3 o'clock in the morning, just looking around like, what the fuck is doing this?
Yeah.
4 pizzas, 2 wreckers, airport shuttle, yellow cab, American cab, one night.
So basically, let me let y'all know. First of all, that's hilarious.
Terrible.
But if you want to know why you have to pay for certain shit up front now, it's because of people like Michael Taylor.
Dude.
Like now you gotta hey, we're gonna need a deposit. It's because of people like Mike will send you to their crib,
Rudy,
and nothing happens.
We would call people's houses like girls we liked or whatever. Hello. Is this Mr. Johnson? Yes, who's this? My name, and we would give a name of somebody we didn't like at school. Oh, my name's Jose Bouquet, and I just want to say that I talked to my mom, and we're going to pay for the abortion. We don't want any trouble.
That's so.
We just want this to go away, sir. We're so apologetic.
What is wrong with you?
A lot. In those days, a lot.
What is wrong?
In those days, a lot.
Dog, do you know what I would do to my child?
Hey, your daughter left her panties at my house.
Yeah, like you know what I would wake my daughter up in the middle of the night and do to her if that shit happened. Like, are you pregnant?
Dude, Rudy, I once ordered a Harley Davidson from a Harley Davidson dealer in Fort Worth one time at my buddy's house. and went through the whole process. Then he's like, well, now I need you to come in and fill out paperwork. Oh, shit. But, we were bored.
Yeah.
And we found a way to kill time.
That's what do they say?
Horrible.
Idle time is the devil's time.
Oh my! And I was the worst at devil's time, the worst at idle time. Could not handle downtime. Always got in trouble.
That is awful.
Yeah, that's bad.
The pizza's cool, but cabs and wreckers.
Yeah. Airport shuttle. Further. Okay. I was 16.
Yeah.
It's not
16,
me. This is Mike
This
Taylor.
isn't Mike at 38.
Junior,
Right.
second base. Okay. This is a different
Good
guy.
Lord.
All right. It's in the building. Brought to you in part. Oh, let me get the Orlando Kell spot out. My bad. Orlando Kell. If you need a family lawyer, Orlando Kell's the guy. All right. Hit up Orlando. Oh, God. I may have caused some divorces with some of the shit we did, man.
May have? No, I think you did, sir.
Call Orlando Kell, 210-775. What's the last 4 digits? I always forget.
4995.
Oh, yeah, 4995. My bad. Or you can email Orlando directly. OrlandoKell@gmail.com. OrlandoKell@gmail.com. Cooper Rush has a new home. He's gotten out of hell. He's escaped hell. He's escaped that shithole.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush is going to go back up Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Good for Coop.
Got paid, too.
Playoff games.
Got some good money, too.
Good for him.
I can't wait to hear Cooper destroy the Cowboy culture.
He probably will. He won't.
Because they helped him get paid.
Yeah, he won't. He should. I guarantee you he'll have a hell of a lot better time in Baltimore backing up Lamar, working with Harbaugh for Ozzie Newsome and the badasses that are the Baltimore Ravens. So good for him, which reminds me, speaking of the train wreck that is Dallas, they still don't have a backup to Dak.
They'll get one.
Who?
Draft one.
I almost think Jerry's trolling his own fan base at this point.
Well,
He's just doing a bit. Are they going to engage? This fiscal year has started.
Well, they ain't going to pay none of these guys. Like, they ain't giving nobody the money Cooper Rush got. So I think they'll let it all shake out, and they'll hire somebody for $500,000 a year.
Yeah, and then Dak gets hurt again, and then
it don't matter who you get.
Yeah, it does.
Once Dak gets hurt, it's over.
I guarantee you, if Lamar misses 4 games, the Ravens will be fine with Cooper Rush, at least for not the whole season.
Yeah,
but if he has to play 4 or 5 games, they'll be fine.
We'll see, Mike.
Now, you act like it's a throwaway position. Rudy,
I do feel like
they're getting ready to add an 18th game. It has never been more important to have a solid backup quarterback. We're going to get to the point where, there's going to, especially with an 18-game schedule, we're going to get to the point where you're going to have teams just start giving quarterbacks the week off. Oh, well, hell, we're 13.
Low management.
We're 13-2. We're definitely going to the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though we have 3 games left in the season, let's give the backup a couple of weeks to play and then let our starter take a breather. We need to be doing that. The season is hell as it is. It was hard enough for quarterbacks to finish the season when there was a 14-game schedule. Now we have a 17-league schedule, and half the league's quarterbacks will miss at least 1 game this year. Every year. It's never been more important.
That's fair.
It's never been more important to have a solid backup quarterback. And there's enough of them out there. You can carry a decent dude. I mean, I guarantee you the Ravens are thrilled as hell to have Cooper Rush. It's unfortunate. Dallas needs somebody. It's like Jerry's trolling the fan base, and not just quarterback. They haven't done shit. If it weren't for Nico Harrison, people would be more pissed at Jerry, I think, almost.
Yeah, for sure. Nico's taking some of the heat off of Jerry, for sure.
We have another highest paid non-quarterback of all time, and Jamar Chase finally got paid. T. Higgins got paid in Cincinnati, too. So the Bengals have a top 5 talented quarterback. They got 2 of the top 15 wide receivers, and their starting offensive line is dog shit, cat piss, stank weed, sewer rat, and toe jam. Good luck. Good luck. Got no offensive line.
The Texans made their DB, Mr. D. Stingley, made him the highest paid DB of all time.
He's a stud.
Gave him almost $90 million guaranteed, 30 a year. So he's the highest paid DB in NFL history. So shout out to the Texans.
He's a major stud. Major stud. All right, show also brought to you part by Slackers, the official sports bar. Have in the building.
I should have sent him this image, but they're doing a really cool live music Fridays thing at the medical center one. So every Friday.
I'll be write this down.
Every Friday.
Send me that flyer.
I'll send you the flyer. Every Friday, they're doing live music at the medical center location. Okay. So this Friday is going to be Haywire. So last week they did Panic Prone Chevelle tribute band.
Oh,
Yeah, At the Wrist, the Smashing Pumpkins tribute. And this week they're going to be doing a band called Haywire. So every Friday, I'll send you the flyer. We'll start promoting this.
all right, cool.
Every Friday, live music at the Medical Center location. Been a really cool scene, actually. They started this in March. And Frank actually texted me and was like, hey, get this over to Mike. I think he may like a few of these bands.
Probably.
So, yeah, I know you probably like a few of these bands. So this Friday, Haywire at Slackers Medical Center location. Hell yeah, man. Nothing better than live music, dude. You know what I mean? Especially, I like a good tribute band. I like a good cover band. I don't want to go see the local band that's, I don't mind it. I don't have a problem with it that's got their own music, but like I got to be your friend or your buddy or invested.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a solid cover band or a band, like I'm down with that. So I'm not saying that's what Haywire is, but that's who they got this Friday. So every Friday, Medical Center, if you enjoy live music, head over to Slackers Medical Center location every Friday night.
Well, let the man says he's going to start calling you Double Steak from now on.
I saw that. I was distancing from it. I was trying to act like I didn't see it, but I did.
Oh, geez. You boys want to do a members today?
Why not?
I'm down.
I'm down.
What do you think, Jose, for the live viewers right now? What do you think? 11:30, 11:40, give us a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Take a pee.
Yeah.
Grab a water.
Send our friend Anthem the new episode.
Yeah, you got stuff. How about 11, Rudy?
40.
Can you do 11:40?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, at 11:40, we're coming back, but not for all of you. Only for those of you that are members. And to become one between now and 11:40, you need to become a member. Go to the YouTube page, click on join, follow the links, and become a member. It's easy. It's only $6. I'm about to go get me a cup of coffee for $6. You get all of the members-only content every month for just $6 a month. And we have a members-only edition coming down at 11:40. All right, thanks everybody for watching the free show. Now get your asses over to the members show here. You get a few minutes to take a break, take a leak, whatever you got to do. So in about 20 minutes, it is members only on In the Building. Love You Hard TV. Love you hard. Later.